Welcome back, Bleak Riders. Got a trip coming up here 4 days from now. I leave on Thursday. Gonna try to leave bright and early in the morning on a 500-mile motorcycle trip. Be closer to 1,000 miles round trip, broken up over a couple of days. Thought I'd go over how I packed for this trip. Anytime I'm hitting the open highways, I sort of view it like hitting the open ocean. When I'm here in town, I treat it more like coastal waters. You know, don't need to plan for near as much. But if something's gonna happen, it's probably gonna happen out there on the highway. So let's go over how I packed, what I planned for, what I've outfitted the bike with to make my trip as comfortable, enjoyable, and as safe as possible. Let's get into it. Alright, well, I've equipped my bike with a phone holder. Pretty rugged, pretty robust. Got it right there in my field of view without having to glance over too hard. Be able to get my GPS, my information. Got my standard GoPro mount. This little thing, one of the best $10 I ever spent. Cramp Buster. You out on the highway, just set your hand on it. Keeps your throttle engaged, keeps you going down the road without hurting your wrist. You're going to be on this bike for probably closer to 10 hours. Want to be as comfortable as possible. Want to make sure I get to the trip, get to the location, and I'm happy to be there. Moving over to bag one, we've got a nice little pair of running around shoes, my travel gear, you know, got some toiletries in there, a little band-aid kit, some deodorant. Nobody wants to be around the smelly biker. And my clothes in this dry bag, which I got off of Amazon. I'll link in the description below. I got 3 pair of socks, 3 pair of boxers, 2 t-shirts, a pair of pants, a pair of jersey shorts, and a pair of regular shorts. That should be good for a weekend trip. We'll probably end up with a water bottle in here. It's always good to have a little something to drink if you get real thirsty out on the road. In the back, in our back luggage spot, let me just go. Got spare gloves, got a solar panel kit in case I get stranded, need power. I also carry a couple external chargers, you know, the little portable battery devices. Pretty fond of those things, like them a lot. Gonna have another pair of gloves. Everything I want to get to quickly, if I need to get to it quickly, will be in here. If I need to charge something along the way, we've got wire rigged up, power rigged up, wires everywhere. So this will be electronic storage, all my GoPros, all my camera equipment, and anything I need to quick access. On my far side, in the other bag, rain gear, toolkit, straps, probably put a little camping gear in there, another GoPro mount, and that's it, really. I'm not going camping. I guess you could say I'm going glamping. Me and a bunch of the guys have thrown in together to get a B&B. All thanks to Everyday Grease for setting that up. If you guys don't know Everyday Grease, follow him on the Discord. Great guy when he's active, funny, best people you could meet. The bike, pretty standard outfitted. I do have some highway pegs coming, but they're not going to be here for this trip. Would like to get a little better windshield at some point. Also, not going to happen this trip. I have upgraded my headlight. I'm getting older. I don't see as well as I used to. I also don't get the key right, ever. So bright. Holy smokes. Dual braking. So I rode this bike here to Atlanta, and it about killed me. Cafe bikes aren't great for the open ocean. This is like taking a dinghy across the English Channel. Yeah, you can get to England in a rowboat. Take you a long fucking time. This here, my clipper ship, should navigate the open oceans a little better. She's a little bit older, but she got some nice perks. Got the heated grips, more comfy ride position. I was thinking, even if I get out there, I can always get a little room in by popping back here to the back seat. Bike probably won't drive itself, but at least I can get a little stretch on, enjoy myself. It's gonna be a long ride. Now, some other things I mentioned or glossed over. Have a big water bottle with me, have a couple snacks. I'm going to a B&B. I don't need a sleeping bag. I don't need camping gear. I will be bringing my own towel. There are going to be a bunch of people at this B&B. I don't know if there's laundry on site. I'll bring my own towel. That way if I want to shower, want to change into something else, I have the ability to do so. And I'm not beholden to however many towels the B&B decided to stock. I think a lot of packing is common sense stuff. Use your common sense. What are you going to be expecting? Try to plan for it, and hopefully it doesn't happen. I'll do one more thing. We'll get into my tool roll. Again, newer rider, haven't faced all the adversity that the open ocean, our great highways of this nation, have to offer. So this is a tool roll I've built with stuff I mostly bought at Harbor Freight and continue to build upon, but hopefully never have to use, have it in case I need it. So, like I said, bought this tool roll. I think I bought the tool roll at Walmart. And in it, I have metric Allens, in case I run into them, need them. Little mini driver. A lot of my fairing bolts are all Phillips head. Should come in handy in case one of them gets loose. I got a flashlight, small enough to be held in the mouth. No tripod for the flashlight, unfortunately, but you know, do a lot of things old school. Vice grips, because why not? An adjustable wrench. I live by these in my residential maintenance job. Probably pretty handy out on the road as well. Pair of rubber gloves. I'm going to be getting back on the bike after dealing with a catastrophic problem. Might be good to cover your hands. You're going to get them all covered in oil, get it all over the bike, whatever the issue may be. I have a simple pack of wrenches. These are what I picked up at Harbor Freight. I think I paid $15 for ones with the ratcheting ability. Are they the best in the industry? I doubt it. Will they work for maybe never getting used out on the road? Probably. Definitely have them if I need them. Down here in the end, continuing on, the biker's most needed item, most requested item. This is what all my buddies tell me to bring. They all said, make sure you got zip ties on you. Gentlemen, I got some zip ties on me. Also got some of these Velcro strips. You can Velcro stuff out of the way, same as zip tie. Little electrical tape, couple electrical connectors. I use these all the time in residential wiring. I've used them a little bit in automotive. Just good to have around should you need to make a connection on the road. They're not a permanent fix, but they'll get you to where you need to go. I've got a real simple socket set. One with a easy to get in places spanner. So that's my tool roll. If I'm missing something, please feel free to let me know down in the comments below. Again, I haven't run into any issues out on the road, knock on wood, but doesn't mean I won't. Try to be safe, try to make a plan, try to use common sense if it's supported to you, and have a safe trip. I'll be filming the whole ride. put a video together when I'm done. This is just the bleak rides, how to pack for an upcoming trip. You guys see how I did it. There's nothing too amazing about it. Some rain gear, some tools. Put my clothing that I'm going to be wearing in a dry bag. All my electronics going in a dry bag. That way, when I get there, even if I ran into some rain, torrential or just a sprinkle, everything I've brought with me arrives safely as well. And with that, I'd like to say thanks for coming along on a Bleak Rides info segment, and can't wait to see y'all out on the road or the open ocean.